Never thought I'd see heaven here. Walked into that old place just to hear a little tune. Boots were stomping, lights were glowing golden in the room. I wasn't looking for revival, just a break from my survival. Didn't know a miracle was coming soon. A country band was playing something sweet and something strong, and a lyric hit my spirit like it always knew me all along. In between the neon shine, grace showed up like perfect timing, right there in the middle of a party song. There's heaven in a honky-tonk tonight. Tonight where broken hearts dance in the light. Neon signs can't hide His glory. Grace is rewriting every story. It may look like the same old spot, but here the Spirit's moving a lot. Yeah, there's heaven in a honky-tonk tonight. Saw a stranger crying softly by the jukebox in the back. So I told her, honey, Jesus loves you through whatever attack. We prayed right there beside the bar, two souls reaching where we are, and heaven touched the ground just like that. People think God's presence fits in tidy little lines, but He shows up in the places where the lost let down their pride. He'll meet you in a church pew, but He'll meet you here too. Anywhere a heart is open wide, there's heaven in a honky-tonk tonight. Where broken hearts dance in the light. Neon signs can't hide His glory. Grace is rewriting every story. It may look like the same old spot, but here the Spirit's moving a lot. Yeah, there's heaven in a honky-tonk tonight. Angels don't mind country sounds, they'll show up anywhere grace is found. Hands raised high, boots on ground. When love breaks loose, heaven comes down. There's heaven in a honky-tonk tonight. Where every wrong starts turning right. Every tear gets wiped away. Every sinner hears you're okay. It may look like the same old spot, but God is filling every drop. Yes, yeah, there's heaven in a honky-tonk tonight. Didn't think I'd find Him here, but He's everywhere, hearts cheer. You changed me deep down. I used to ride through trouble like a runaway in flight, trying hard to handle storms I never learned to fight. Thought that strength was going on, holding steady, staying tough, but all it did was steal my sleep at night. Then you pulled up to my spirit with a steady kind of grace, took the reins right from the fear I couldn't seem to face. You said, daughter, lean on me, let my love set your heart free. And peace showed up and started taking place. You're the cowboy in my soul, ride me home when I lose control. Through the wild and through the dust, you turn my fear into fearless trust. Every battle, every road, you've been the strength that I've been shown. Yeah, Jesus, you've been bold. You're the cowboy in my soul. I used to think redemption only came in perfect lines, but you saved me in You're the cowboy in my soul. Ride me home when I lose control. Through the wild and through the dust, you turn my fear into fearless trust. Every battle, every road, you've been the strength that I've been shown. Yeah, Jesus, you've been bold. You're the cowboy in my soul. When the night gets loud and my faith feels small, you guide my heart like you've guided them all. You rope me in when I start to fall. Your love's the greatest call. You're the cowboy in my soul. Ride me home when I lose control. Through the wild I finally see you're the one who's leading me. Every valley, every climb, you pull me through in perfect time. Yeah, Jesus, take the role. Be the cowboy in my soul. Lead me wherever you go. Feels like home. Sunset painting gold across the hood of someone's car. Kids are laughing in the light like tiny lights beneath the stars. We're all standing in a circle, sharing life and something spiritual. It's the simple things that show us who we are. Somebody brought their old guitar and strummed a worship tune. Voices rising gentle as the early summer moon. Every heartbreak in the crowd found a reason to sing out loud. God is moving even when we're done at noon. It's Sunday night after church where the real life blessings emerge. Talking about the highs and lows, praying over friends and foes. Laughing till our worries fade, loving big and simple ways. Yeah, Sunday night after church is where my heart gets recharged. Leaning on a tailgate with sweet tea in my hand, telling stories about the week and trying hard to understand. But somehow in this little crowd, grace feels thicker, truth feels loud. And I know I'm held by something bigger than the plan. We pass around encouragement like fireflies in jars. Little glowing reminders that we're valued as we are. If the world outside feels heavy, this is when my soul gets ready. Community that heals 1,000 scars. It's Sunday night after church where the real life blessings emerge. Talking about the highs and lows, praying over friends and foes. Laughing till our worries fade, loving big and simple ways. Yeah, Sunday night after church is where my heart gets recharged. Yeah, it's recharged. Yeah, it's the moments that feel small but mean the most when life feels tall. Here's the love that lingers long after every worship song. It's Sunday night after church where my heart finds what it's worth. Every prayer and every smile fills me up for one more mile. Yeah, the world can feel so large, but here's where my soul takes charge. Sunday night after church is where I'm closest to God's heart. Feels like home. Feels like home. Sometimes healing comes in the quiet. I drove out past the edges where the pavement disappears, where the only sound is wind and all the things I need to hear. Pulled over near a field of gold, let the fading day unfold, and felt your presence hanging tender in the atmosphere. I've been carrying the weight of what I couldn't let go, trying hard to be okay, pretending like I didn't know that my heart was tight and closed, keeping love outside the door. But out here, something soft began to grow. Underneath this stretching sky, I finally felt my soul reply. These open skies, open heart, are pulling all my walls apart. Every cloud and every star shows me just how loved we are. In this wide and sacred space, you rewrite what fear erased. Yeah, under open skies, you opened up my heart. I watched a flock of birds take flight like prayers I couldn't speak, and realized I've been holding back the softness you could make. So I breathed in mercy's air, let it fill me everywhere, and suddenly the tears felt like relief. Your voice was in the quiet, not a thunder. I expected a whisper saying, daughter, I was here while you felt disconnected. And the shame that once felt tight lost its power in the light of a God who lives what we've neglected. It's funny how the simplest view can teach a heart to trust what's true. These open skies, open heart, are pulling all my walls apart. Every cloud and every star shows me just how loved we are. In this wide and sacred space, you rewrite what fear erased. Yeah, under open skies, you open up my heart. Let the breeze unwind my sorrow, let the sunlight show tomorrow. When I'm tired of who I've been, Lord, you meet me here again. These open skies, open heart, are where redemption truly starts. What was broken, you restore. What was wounded aches no more. Every breath feels like a prayer. Every heartbeat says you're there. Yeah, under open skies, you opened up my heart. And I finally feel free. the girl behind the wheel tonight ain't the one who used to hide. I'm driving with a brand new kind of light. These ties used to take me places I was never meant to go, chasing love that wasn't real and pain I didn't show. But now the road beneath my feet feels like freedom running deep, like God rebuilt me where the wild winds blow. It's the same old pickup on the same dirt road, but the heart inside is not the girl they used to know. Jesus took my shame and turned it into hope, and every mile feels like coming home. Yeah, the truck looks the same rolling through, but I'm not the same pickup I once knew. The mirror on the dash still holds a crack from my old storms, but I don't mind the scars now. They remind me I was reborn. I'm not who I was back then. Grace has made me whole again. You can see it in the way my spirit forms. I turn the radio up loud on songs that feel like second chances. Let my hair blow out the window while forgiveness slowly dances. Every breath of open air feels like God was always there, calling me to rise from the ashes. It's the same old pickup on the same dirt road, but the heart inside is not the girl they used to know. Jesus took my shame and turned it into hope, and every mile feels like coming home. Yeah, the truck looks the same rolling through, but I'm not the same pickup I once knew. Oh, miles can change a person, but mercy changes more. He picked up all the pieces I left scattered on the floor. Now I'm riding with a freedom I never felt before. It's the same old pickup on the same dirt road, but the heart inside is not the girl they used to know. Jesus took my past and turned it into hope, and every mile feels like coming home. Yeah, the truck looks familiar rolling through, but the girl inside is brand new. No, I'm not the same pickup I once knew. He made me new. He made me new. It's been a while. I found my old Bible underneath a pile of clothes, pages worn and folded from a life I used to know. Brushed the dust off with my sleeve, felt conviction start to breathe. Funny how he calls you back through things you let go. I sat there on the bedroom floor, afraid to even pray, trying to find the girl I lost along the way. All the choices I regret, all the heartbreak I kept where came pouring out like rain that wouldn't stay. There's dust on my Bible, tears on my face, running back to the Father, needing His grace. Every verse I used to hide came alive and saved my mind. I thought I wandered too far from His embrace, tears on my face. I opened to a scripture that I memorized at 10. Return to me, it whispered like a long lost friend. Every word felt warm and new, like he'd been waiting for the cue to pull me close and make me whole again. And I realized in the quiet I was never on my own, even when I tried my hardest just to make it all alone. He was steady through my mess, offering mercy nonetheless, a gentle voice calling me back home. There's dust on my Bible, tears on my face, running back to the Father, needing His grace. Every verse I used to hide came alive and saved my mind. I thought I wandered too far from His embrace. Dust on my Bible, you don't shame me, you don't shame me, you reclaim me. When I'm breaking, you still name me, yeah. As a child, after miles and miles, there's dust on my Bible, tears on my face, but I feel your mercy filling up this place. Every fear that made me hide fell apart when you arrived. Now your healing love is all I chase. Dust on my you always bring me home. Mercy always finds a way. We were sitting on the tailgate with the fireflies glowing bright, talking about the battles we both lost before we learned to fight. You were honest with your hurting, and I confessed the parts still burning. Two broken hearts beneath a perfect summer night. And the moon peeked through the branches like a spotlight full of grace, and I felt a warmth inside me I could never quite replace. In that calm and sacred still, God whispered softly, "Child, be healed." And mercy wrapped us both in its embrace. I didn't know love could look like two souls held gently in the quiet of the moonlight. This is moonlight mercy shining down on me, turning all my fears into something I can finally release. Every wound I used to hide opened up and came alive. Here under the stars you made so bright. Moonlight mercy healing me tonight. We talked about forgiveness like a language we forgot. How the things we held against ourselves were never what you sought. You leaned closer, brushed my tears, said God's been chasing you for years. And suddenly the truth felt like a gift I never bought. I've been trying to be stronger, holding everything inside, when all you wanted was a moment where my heart could come untied. So I let the hurting go, let you love the parts still slow, and mercy settles softly in the tide. Love like this is gentle, real, the kind of grace that teaches souls to heal. This is moonlight mercy pouring over me, turning all my scars into a story of redemption's peace. Every shadow starts to fade, every doubt is gently swayed. Underneath the sky is shaped with light. Moonlight mercy holding me tonight. You heal in ways that daylight can't describe. Neon humming low above a floor that seen too many tears. I was holding on to heartache I'd been stacking up for years. Just a tired girl in worn out boots, trying to drown what felt like truth, running from the things I didn't want to hear. I sat down at the counter like I always seem to do, trying to hide the quiet war I never let break through. But then a song began to play, and something in my soul gave way, like heaven slipped a message in the room. I didn't think you'd meet me there, in a smoky room with broken prayers. And there was grace in a small town bar, healing pouring through my heart. Every lyric felt like light, breaking up my longest night. Didn't need a pure choir, you showed up when my soul was tired. Yeah, you met me right where we are, gave me grace in a small town bar. I walked out into the moonlight, feeling lighter than before, like the weight I'd carried quietly was crashing to the floor. All the lies I used to keep lost their grip and lost their teeth. Your mercy filled the spaces I ignored. And now I tell the story of the night you caught my fall, how you used a simple song to answer prayers I didn't call. You found me in that dusty place, wrapped me in your gentle grace, reminded me you see me after all. You make was driving through the quiet with a heart that felt undone, trying not to lose myself in battles I had never won. All the doubts that filled my mind echoed like a storm inside, and I whispered, Lord, where do I run? Then the radio lit up with a voice so full of grace, soft like you were singing through a stranger's tender trace. A melody so warm and clear pulled me close and dried my fear. Heaven found me there in that broken place. Didn't know how deep I'd fallen till your love hit like a spark. In the silence I was crawling. It was a radio revival in my car, holy fire lighting up my scars. Every lyric washed the tears I hid, every chord undid the hurt I did. Right there in the middle of my ordinary night, you turned a highway into healing light. Yeah, you met me in the static and shadows. Shut me in the shadows. Started something in that radio revival. Now I keep that station safe like a promise to my soul, singing louder than the loneliness I used to let control. Even when the ache comes back, you remind me where I'm really at. Grace is still the one that makes me whole. And I think about the others crying softly in their cars, feeling unseen, unheard, forgotten underneath the stars. Let that melody break in again, let it find them like it found me then. A whisper turning wounds into memoirs. If you could reach a heart like mine, you can flood the whole world through a single line. Let there be radio revivals everywhere, hope rising up through the midnight air. Every lyric turning wounds to peace, every chorus making heartbreak cease. In the quiet of our breaking, you arrive, turning lonely roads into places. We revive your love. Lord, keep sending down these radio revivals. You found me in a melody. I was driving with a suitcase full of things I couldn't fix, trying to quiet down the memories that wouldn't let me rest. All the hurt I buried deep started rising in the passenger seat, and I whispered, Lord, I don't know what's left. Pulled over where the gravel kissed the fading amber sky, and tears I'd held for years finally made their way outside. In that stillness, in that ache, I felt something holy start to break, like hope was pulling up right by my side. Didn't know that I was falling till your mercy called me, softer than the night kept calling. On these back roads and breakthroughs, you turned my shadows into truth. Every mile held a piece of me. You were gently setting free. I was holding on to heartache But you rewrote my wrongs with a light. Yeah, grace found me where wild winds blew, on these back roads and breakthroughs. Now my Bible rides the dash right where confusion used to sit, and I laugh a little easier than I ever thought I could again. Scars that used to make me hide now remind me you stayed by my side. You were teaching me to breathe through all of it. People say I look brighter, like I found what I misplaced, but only you and I know how far gone I was that day when the world felt far too loud. You pulled hope from a quiet cloud, and every fear I carry lost its weight. Oh, when I doubt, you bring me back to that moment where you met me in the aftermath. On these back roads and breakthroughs, you turned my shadows into truth. Every mile held a piece of me. You were gently setting free. I was holding on to heartache tight, but you rewrote my wrongs with a light. Yeah, grace found me where wild winds blew, on these back roads and breakthroughs. From the dirt to restoration, you were building my foundation. Every wrong turn, every tear, you were whispering, I'm right here. Ooh, you were right here. On these back roads and breakthroughs, you made my broken heart brand new. Every burden I once knew felt like raindrops at your truth. Now I'm driving in a different light, knowing you're the reason why. Grace found me when my hope was through, on these back roads and breakthroughs.